Hello and welcome, RCSchim. Today we will check out something at least that you don't see that often. Bicopter. It's not a quadcopter, it's a 2 motors only. We will see if this has the efficiency it promises, agility. Definitely it has the coolness factor, 3-axis gimbal, 4K 30 cam. It still feels a bit plasticky. Pre-production model. It has a tiny 2-cell battery. Because it's efficient, it will fly a long time. 20 minutes. They claim 34 minutes in best conditions, maybe 30 minutes in just hover. I didn't reach 30 minutes. The remote that you get, it's quite a basic remote, kind of like the one that you get with the cheaper DJIs. It has this funny folding phone mount. The sticks can be screwed in, actually stored back there. You can also fold out the antennas. Here we have recording buttons for video and photo, gimbal, scroll wheel, and the sport or normal flying mode button. Turn to home button and the power button, which you just hold for a few seconds. Red flashing means it's not connected yet. Just by long pressing the little drone. Just make sure that you removed the gimbal protector prior to turning it on, or else it will make weird stuff. LED should be green and beep. This means we have a connection. Now I just pop in my phone there. The USB-C cable shouldn't be on the bottom but on top, because the way it is, it will be a bit of an annoyance, but yeah. Video transmission is not bad. The video feed took a bit. With the gimbal, you can check if it's still there. It's ready for takeoff. I have satellites. Okay, what a great shot. Now with the train up there as well. I will try to record this with the camera. Yeah, and the funny thing is, I'm like 2 meters away from the drone, and you probably hear me loud and clear, because the drone is not really that noisy. Let's do a spin. If you yank it back and forth, you see the funny controls at work. I love it. Fun can be had if you just yank it around like that. Go into sport mode with the press of a button. This gives us more up and down speed. Vertical climb speed is doubled, and it's also more agile. And then it's a blast to fly, like full throttle. Okay, it's telling me it has a low battery, I should return. It shouldn't be too hard, just don't touch underneath it. If you touch underneath it, it will extend. We rather grab it from the behind. And then you just push zero throttle for 2 or 3 seconds until the motors stop working. Try the inverted flying mode. For this you install this 3D printed part. It's something like this. I try this two-handed clamp to prevent the motor arms from folding in accidentally. Yeah, and now we also need to swap those props, turn them and move them over here. And those, turn them and move them on the other side. And use longer screws. So these are the stock screws for normal flying mode. And these are the slightly longer versions that you need for inverted flight. This is how your props should look like when they're upside down. Make sure that they are correctly installed like so. Okay, I pressed the function button for reverse flight. It gave me the PDF where I need to sign off. Are you sure you want to do this? I'm not so sure. You basically hold it upside down. Image is upside down, so you're really flying just line of sight and you have to turn the image 180 in post. Ooh, it shakes. Look, Ma, I fly inverted.
Because I was inverted.
Bullshit. So that's something only this drone can do. And it feels so wrong. It feels so wrong. Woo! Spins faster. Definitely a nice party trick. Have it in your sleeve. It shakes a bit. Oh shit! Okay, I was stupid. I was touching it with the left hand and forgot that I need to throttle down, so I leaned it down. You've seen it. It's a bit dangerous maybe. I think the chances of a crash are fairly high if you're not experienced. Okay guys, let's try to sum it up. Controls are nice. Having to clamp in a larger phone on top there feels a bit old, to be honest. You can also have it in a vertical video mode. The foldy antennas, yeah, I don't mind them. They are great. Sport mode button is easy to access, as are the other controls. The gimbals feel a bit cheap, or the tension is a bit weird, but it's okay. Range, I got warnings at 200 or 300 meters. I guess the range is much further than this. But today I'm flying in not even medium winds, in low winds with a few gusts. I felt uncomfortable flying it because the gimbal made really weird things. And you never know, is it the gimbal or is it the copter? And the copter is about to crash. If you're in the sport mode, you're quickly get an error or warning message that the motor's overloaded. Confidence stealing as well. The cable here for the remote is a bit unfortunate. Other than this, the compactness of this little remote is not too bad. This is packed nicely. In the Flymore combo you get this back. You also get this battery hub. You press a button and see if the batteries are full. You have an USB-C charge port here. You need your own power supply, and it should be a 50-60 watt charger for it to be faster, but it still only charges in one battery after the other. One of their selling points is that how compact this thing is, but I still have my gripes with the props. Oh, and there is this gimbal protector that you should place like so. Then you can place it upside down in the back and take it out quite. Yeah, it's a quite small package. Your phone and this pack, and you have 3 batteries. Quite long flight times, 1 hour of flight time, 20 minutes each. You get the spare set of props, you get a screwdriver for changing the shorter versus the bit longer screws for the upside down prop mount. If you change between inverted and normal flight modes often, you could forget to also swap the props to the correct one. Now I'm gonna get interrupted by Rogue. Grüß Gott! It's a specialty drone. I brought my R3 here as well. Of course, for most of the jobs that you can do with this, you should get the DJI Mini3 maybe used. I looked it up, was it a Mini3, costs around the same than this, a bit more maybe. So it's not a fair comparison. DJI has been doing this for a long time and they are for sure better. But this is something special. If you want to fly at line of sight, if you want to have a cool looking drone in the air, where it's not so important that you get the best aerial shots or whatnot, but you want to get really a nice flying drone, then get this. It's fun to show your buddies the party trick where you can fly inverted, but it's also dangerous. You might lose your drone by this trick. The 4K 30 quality is not bad, totally fine for social media. You have a vertical shooting mode as well, so not a problem. So yeah, of course you definitely should get the Flymore package, because 3 batteries and a good charger are always better than just one. And the bag is nice and convenient as well. Flight times will be around the 20-minute marks in a realistic scenario. I fly here at around 400 to 500 meters of altitude, so a bit higher, but still not even in the best circumstances. I think that the 30 are realistic. With that all being said, thanks a lot for watching this fun little specialty drone review here. Check them out, the links will be in the description of course. The usual disclaimer, which should be in the beginning of the video, sorry I forgot this. They sent this drone for review as a free sample, but they didn't pay me anything. They have no influence on my video contents. I didn't seek their approval to post this video, so it's an independent opinion here. It's not a polished and everything shiny ad type of review. It's an honest review. That's the theme of my channel. Thanks for subscribing and supporting me if you like this idea. That's how I wanna continue this year with many more reviews. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.